All right, so we're back to car videos, and microcars is what I excel in. We're going to do a bit of a shop tour today. I've got to move a bunch of cars around. It's beautiful outside. Some of them are my own cars, some of them are customer cars, but just going to run through a few things. The BMW Isetta is here at my shop. It's my personal car. Brakes aren't feeling so great on this thing. I'm not sure what's up. I did a full mechanical restoration and some body work on this thing recently, but mechanical restoration 5 years ago, new master cylinder, all new lines, hoses, fluid, but the pedal feels soft, so this has got to get working. Just did a bunch of work on our Vespa here. This is our 1959 Vespa 400 microcar that is modified with the Volkswagen engine. We got the camber on the rear wheel. Perfect. The control arm was cracked. I have now decided to fix the emergency brake, which has not worked for years. So I've got the cables and a new handle coming. It never had that when I got the car. It never had a functioning e-brake. It's time. It needs an emergency brake. The blue van here, the Subaru 360 van, is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just parked here for shelter. Same thing with the Subaru 360 sedan in flames. Nothing wrong with that car. Drives just fine. The Abarth Subaru 360 sedan is there under a cover. Nothing wrong with that car. But as we look out in the yard here, we got a lot of stuff to work on. Oh my gosh. We got to shuffle stuff around. It's going to be military day. And what I mean by that is we're looking at this 1975 Volvo C303. It's a Swedish reconnaissance troop carrier, military vehicle, rock crawler. It's everything. So that's going to get worked on really soon. I'm taking the tarp off that. It's a customer's car. It's been here a while. I've got all the parts now, brakes and shocks. It's getting worked on. But something has come in recently that's very similar, but yet very different. This is a Pinzgauer. It needs some work. Not running. It's got dual carburetors, and I think only one is working. I got to pull this thing out so we can take a better look at it. The last time it was here, it was military green. It's now kind of a blue-gray. It's 6-wheel drive, air-cooled, 4-cylinder. I'm not sure of the displacement. I think it's a 3-liter, maybe. Air-cooled, 4-cylinder with twin carburetors. It is also a troop carrier. Pretty cool rig. We're going to do a video on this soon. Look at all the troops you can put in this thing. Awesome car. We've got our Matrix under this cover, which is the chassis donor for our Lloyd. This car has got to get put in storage today. I'm going to power wash it. It needs to get put away. The Ranger, unfortunately, has got to get put away. I need the room. Customer van needs to be worked on. The blue Isetta in there needs to get worked on. We got a lot of stuff to do. Let's get going. We're going to start with a boring car. This is a 1991 Honda Accord. I got T-boned. It's a good friend of mine's car. I sold it to another friend, and then I bought it from them when I got wrecked. I'm going to see if I can get it started. It hasn't run in a while. Oops, let me get my prop rod up there. It has a 2.2 liter 16 valve engine, and I'm going to see if it'll start. It's got a really funky battery. I just heard it click, and the connection is not so good. I'm going to push that on there and hope she starts up. I got to wash this car and put it in storage. You can see it's been sitting around for a while. Tons of organic debris. It deserves better. Moss. Oh, he's in here. Oh, there they are right there. Okay. It is a 5-speed, by the way. Pretty nice little car. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Fired right up. That's awesome. It's got a broken window. It's got a bent frame. But I think it'll drive. Which works. Brakes are up. Let's get it into its power washing spot. So we got brakes. Yeah, we got brakes. Good. Okay. It's a nice old car. Oh, it's got the motorized seat belts. and it has some type of cool exhaust. It's got a cool exhaust note. Let's wash this thing up. It deserves to be clean. Oh. There's some setup here. All right, our old 1991 Honda Accord cleaned up good. Let's move on to the next car. The next car to get cleaned up is my old Ranger. Stella, you can't go for a ride. Let's see if it starts. I got to move these out of the way because I have so many cars to work on that I'm running out of room. Oh, I hope the battery's not dead. I hope the battery's not dead. Oh, yes. Good deal. Fired right up, no problem. Good oil pressure, awesome. Okay, so the old Ranger cleaned up pretty well. Now it's time to move on to the next car. Look at all that space I've got over there behind Stella. Now I can park my microcars. That's so awesome. All right, we got all our beautiful little Easter eggs stored over here. We even have them double parked there behind the Vespa's parked behind the Isetta. Cleared out all that space. And now we got to get to work. So what's it going to be? Volvo pin scour. Volvo pin scour. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's pick the Volvo. It's been here longer. It needs to go. Let's get it worked on. Okay, let's see if we can get this party started. Here, fuel pump. Need a little choke. Let's see what happens here. Got a light on. Let's try the start button. Ho, 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 ho. Started right up. That's amazing. All right, let's go. Okay, we got the big monster in the shop. It's quite a bit larger than little tiny cars that I'm used to working on. So we're going to start fixing this thing now. Needs brakes, shocks, and some electrical work. Let's get working on this thing. Although I'm going to save probably the work for the next video. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Hope this wasn't too much of a teaser, but I know it was.